Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Light Up the Darkness. This is episode 7 entitled True Love Part 4. Now, in continuation from our last episode, I want to touch on some key points. And yes, some persons are gonna get targeted in this one. Now, if you are in search of true, authentic love, there needs to be a shift in your level of reasoning. You have to change how you approach certain situations. Now, if you're old enough, I'm sure that you would remember watching either The Young and the Restless or The Days of Our Lives as a child growing up or as an adult growing up. And if you know the concept of that daytime drama, you know that that has added to a couple generations of relationship and marriage problems. And the reality is that persons oftentimes don't know what they want. And in order for you to know what you want or what you look for in a person, you need to first grow and develop as an individual. So, in order to get to that level where you know who you are, what you want, what your morals, your values, and the things that you seek out for in a significant other, you need to spend some time growing and developing yourself, right? And that means growing in every aspect: spiritual, emotional, psychological, physical, financial. All these are steps that you have to take to become the person that you were created to be. And once you are at 100% you, then you can start the process of seeking a partner. I'm going to add even further to that, because if you don't take the time out to grow as an individual, you're going to be confused. You're going to look at what other people have in their relationship and just try to put a list together of things that you think you like and things that you think you want. So many women and men, because I won't leave them out, they have very unrealistic goals or traits that they seek out for a partner in a relationship. Some persons want persons at a certain height, at a certain body build, a certain complexion, a certain skin type, a certain financial background, at certain age groups, certain level of mental reasoning, and the list goes on and on. But I can say this to you, and I'm gonna say it as blunt as possible. You will never be good enough for the person that is not good enough for you. Let me say it again. You will never be good enough for a person that is not good enough for you. That being said, no matter what you try to do to convince somebody that you are the best option or the best person for them to pick to be their significant other, which might be true, might not be so true, it doesn't matter what you do. Because if you don't be your authentic true self, you would attract the wrong people. Life is all about energy and vibrations. If you're at a higher level of vibration, a higher level of consciousness, you're going to attract a certain type of person around you. Persons are going to just naturally fall into your life. And you're going to wonder to yourself, where have you been? Where has these people been all my life? And it's because you're at a different level of vibration. Life is literally like a video game. The moment you grow and advance and go up to new levels, you will get new skills, you will meet new people, you will get new access to different resources that will help you to better combat that new level. Now, the same can be opposite. If you're not growing yourself, you're going to stay around people or attract people that are on that same low vibrational frequency. And I don't know if you have been in the position, but have you ever been in a relationship where you're the one pushing and making the sacrifices and putting out all the effort to make the relationship work? They often say that you can't clap with one hand. It's the same with relationships. If one person is pulling the load or pulling the weight or pulling the responsibility of the relationship, it's not going to work out as well as you might think. It takes two persons to function effectively in a relationship. Now, that being said, you guys are not going to be perfect for each other. I spoke in the previous topic where I said you have to accept people for who they are. You have to love them for who they are. And I said as well that change comes from within. You cannot force or influence a person to change. That person has to make a conscious decision to change who they are and to become a better person if that's what they seek to find, right? So, once again, In order to experience real, true, authentic love, you must first work on yourself. You must first understand who you are. You must first figure out who you are as an individual in order to become that 100% complete person before you try to seek out a relationship with someone else. Now, if you spend time out of your day to grow and to clear up your little faults and your insecurities, you will achieve this over a period of time. Sometimes you'd find persons who are on that same level of growth as well, and you guys can grow together. Now, I'm not saying you should get everything lined up in your life: house, car, money, education, before you try to seek a relationship. What I'm saying is that if you don't think you are ready for a relationship, if you don't think you're at that level where you want to be, take the time out to focus more and grow as a person before you try to connect and mesh with someone else. Like always, take the time out, love, laugh, and live. Light up the darkness, be the best version of your best self. Have a wonderful day. I love you.